Dimensional research. There's gonna be an object of power in here. Yeah. Don't mind me. %, there's an object of power in here. In that room? Fire break.
Constantly changing labyrinth. You never pass through.
Watch me. Ooh, fancy. Ashtray maze. Not an astral maze, it's the ashtray maze. Okay, we're back in the hotel. This hotel seems to have importance. This is important, isn't it? There are 4 lights! There are 5 lights on the left. That's this corridor. That's the same corridor in pictures. Okay, so this thing in itself is a maze. And it's reconfiguring. That wasn't spiders, that was just the room reconfiguring. Okay. It reconfigures around us as we go. There's 20 minutes! Executive center. Okay. Now we're stuck in a maze. That's just the exit. I'm not looking to leave yet. We want the ashtray. I missed my opportunity. There's an ashtray in here. I want it. I could have made it through that game. Just saying. There's something up with that corner, isn't there? Ooh. Health recovery, shatter projectiles. Curious. You say there's no way through. There's an ashtray in here somewhere, and I know it. People have been shooting at the walls, I think. I know we were already in there. I don't think it was just for those mobs, was it? Like, there's that path there. There's absolutely a way to get in there. Can smell it. I know that I'm missing out the executive order. There's got to be an absolute way in there, hasn't there? Okay. There's a cycle. That closes that one. Then we go again. This next cycle locks the way behind me. Locks that way. No way through. You see it. You see it. There's a way there. Why weren't you running? I told us to run. And then that would lead through to that. It would absolutely lead through to that. I told her to run. Go on. How do I use my powers again? Hotline. Nothing new on the hotline. Ashtray maze.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to think on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid
The
in
binder.
dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
Right, so there's other powers that I'm forgetting. Right, that. Right, we probably need to use that dash when the right cycle is here. And now we've got like 3 more cycles. So we get back that. That's not the one. Okay, this is the one. Fuck you. Okay, 3 more cycles. I think that confirms that dash like that does jump through it. If I time it right. I could get in there for that one, but I don't think that maybe it would open for me. Bullshit. I was in there. Maybe I can only jump through ones that are opening, not closing. I realised that I'm missing the pneumatics objective. Yeah, I can't jump through that one either. Come on. Maybe I need another power that I don't have. Okay, we're wasting too much time. Wasting too much time. I can come back to it. Are there other controls? Options, controls. Jump levitate. I mean, we might be spoiling things here. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Right, let's just go. We need to get to the executive sector pneumatics quickly. There's also a thing here. First things first, I'm gonna find some sort of checkpoint. Hey, so I was wondering about the plants and research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, the janitor does have a nice voice and plants sure seem to like it. Maybe you could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted. And people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants worth looking into? I mean, he might be on a mission for the specific plant, mightn't he? He might be plant kind, dimensional entity. And that's why he sings to them, and that's why he resonates with them, because that's his resonance. Okay, I'm going forward to find a checkpoint, and then we will use that checkpoint to teleport. There's a shelter. I know that there are enemies behind me. Multitasking. Don't mind me. Just nicely protected in the shelter, dodge efficiency. Possible AWE, which unarmed individual combat transcorporeality via phone line. The event is notably similar to AWE phone, in which the phone thing does things. The event is believed to have been caused by something else, and as a result, the following measures have been taken into effect to prevent discovery of AWE. Nothing. Good job in missing. Should not use all your bullets though. Hey, you're still alive. No, you don't. Get back here, you! But that does nothing. You don't fire shit like that at me. Thank you. Ouch. Eat your own man. I'll just hold on to you for a bit. Okay, there was something over there. You know, I'm just going to make sure you don't kill me. 10 minutes, this is fine. Plenty of time to deal with an incursion. Killed the light. Killed the light. Killed the light. Again, plenty of time. Don't need to rush to get to a checkpoint or 10 minutes or anything. Plenty of time to loot, plenty of time to do anything. Intrusive thoughts, plenty of time. What's down here? Parapsychology. I mean, you want me to go to parapsychology, don't you? I'm gonna go check out what's down here. Not like we're in any rush to teleport to the executive sector or anything. Plants are growing nicely. Plenty of toilets. Yep, I'm in no rush to be anywhere. That's for a fact. It's not like a 10-minute timer or anything. There's an astral blip on the radar. That's not even the teleport point. This one? This is something. Threshold utility. Thresholds have always been a source of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the Order South by threshold pluriolastasis, we know that the new discoveries that will provide to the Bureau, but must always seize the opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold events based on the utilitarian possibilities. The quarry Black Rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go to in fighting back the particularly prolific plants. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing to the studies offer vastly different dangers and rewards. You mean they're a fungus like this? Like this? Ants? There's loot up there. Jumping puzzle! The loot! But the dangers of the prolific plants. That seems safe. Headshot boost. A big old hole of death. I think I'll pass on the hole of death. I'll take my winnings and get out of that. Right, 8 minutes. Plenty of time. No rush. Plenty of time. Clearance level 3.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Well, they certainly made that easy and convenient, didn't they? Well, they're all level 3s. There goes that tiny bit of shelter. Ow. Dealt with. Transcript to call to California State Emergency Services. 911, what's your emergency? Hello, I'm here, can you hear me? I can't hear you, ma'am. Where are you? Oh, I'm inside the wires, I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wires towards you. Don't hang up, I might go if you hang up. Where, ma'am? Go where? Go, gone, away! Okay, can you describe your surroundings? Ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but was no longer in service. Okay, so she teleported down the wire via a thing. He's snipers. Okay, Bureau snipers specializing in limited threats from a distance. Using telltale searchlights to fix to their rifles in search of targets. Big old circles. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated position for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note that the rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and his snipers are well aware of how to use it. Your red room with somebody in it who's infected by the hiss, because it's a red room. Clear rooms and another hiss-infected person. He said something about the hiss. Like the hiss knows it's the hiss. Astral exhibition? 6 minutes. SCP? Must what? Okay, running out of time now. Astral exhibition. Control point. Astral plane. Just so that it doesn't waste our time.
The astral plane. It's similar to an island. What you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is
The hotline phone?
important
The
to
triangle? Ah, the
Most
pyramid is
information
the
on
astral plane.
is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power.
Well, that's because the triangle speaks to us.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Weapon forms. Piercing. 1 ritual impasse for an upgrade. Or we need astral blips and intrusive thought to do that. I could upgrade, but I'm gonna wait. Right. Collect our rewards. Got some snipers. I mean, it's in the executive. Kill enemies without dying. 50 enemies without dying. We can do that. Ooh, level 4. Prime weapon mods. That seems pretty good. Right, so where is the thing happening? Pneumatics. Dead letters is the nearest one to pneumatics, I think. Yeah, dead letters looks the most nearest to pneumatics. Right, then we need to run to pneumatics. Pneumatics. And take them out quickly. Because it's an executive order. We might die. I'm sure that won't be a problem. But we should be fine. Because we're not going to waste our efforts. And do super things. We're just going to kill them. We're not trying to do any other objectives. We're just killing them quickly and not trying to go, hey, I need to do other things like headshots or anything. If they happen, they happen. We're just going to kill them quickly and effectively. I don't know how many we need to kill in the 6 minutes. Suddenly wasted all our time. But we're going to get them. I'm sure of it. And not fail. It's for a good cause, right? If not, the level 4 mod is pretty good. From doing the headshots. Not that I've equipped anything of the other rewards necessarily that we got. They might be good. Okay, a shield will vibrate if it's about to collapse. Not that I really use it. I use the drag and pick up things more. Which we've upgraded a lot, so we should be able to kill things pretty easily. Pretty easily. 5 minutes. Okay, one. Headshots are down. We'll just stay back from that. Did I get them all? No. Just gonna do that whilst I wait for my bullets to regen. Seems dangerous. Did I fail? Did I not do it quick enough? Or did I get them? I can't tell. I don't know if we killed them or failed them. Right, assets. Loadout. Personal mods, right. Deconstructs. There needs to be a better way of deconstructing all of the trash, I think, you know. Unequip the level 1. Launch energy costs. We're doing a lot of launching. What's wrong with that? Health recovery per element pickup. Like, just deconstruct all the level 1 trash. So that I don't have to pick it up. Because there's a lot of stuff everywhere. I don't know if we completed that or not. We killed some things. I feel like that didn't take 6 minutes. But I don't know. Yeah, it's just in here. Parapsychology and research, right? The reason that I found a point in there is just to save a lot of time going back. Otherwise, that might have been a long ass time to run around, right? Waiting for that. Bum, 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 bum. And it keynotes. Right, so I'm going to assume that we've done things. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. That didn't take as long to load necessarily as I was expecting, but still, you know, the load times are a bit long. But that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Take me in. Let me in. Let me play. Let me play. We didn't die. There probably was a lot of enemies in there, actually. Astral constructs. Right. 2 more astral blips. Horde countermeasures. We got 5 headshots. Charge mode, pierce mode. We don't have any of those. Kill enemies in the maintenance sector. Oh, we're not in the maintenance sector. There was a thing playing, but we left it. We watched it. The Astral exhibition was originally built for astronauts to use as training location. Place to grow accustomed to the sights and the sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but management was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the thing that she was talking about, we decided to repurpose the space, similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals. We hope to observe the phenomenon, behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in it. But Rome wasn't built in a day. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in reports have been redacted. Ah, that's why they're redacted. So it's Astral Spike. But also, they're talking about the side thing that we were watching. You're saying too many things at once. Interesting. Now you don't want to say anything at all, huh? Astral plane. Nah. Guy eating his own hands. Cured something? Can't dive into the literal map.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it.
Interesting.
That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception.
Shocking exception?
Footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made.
They do speak to us.
We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head.
A rat?
It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Review this on Friday, Dr. Darling. It can influence things in that room.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
The pyramids? Oh, there's a Cruncho. Right, okay. They bought a Cruncho from the astral plane. Jesus. Why did they bring a Muncher? Why did they bring a Muncher in here? Well, it's munched its way through everything in the room to experiment on it, obviously. Right, so that's what hitched the ride inside of the person. It was the Muncho. Security. There's a hole in the pyramids. I mean, we've activated the thing, you know, just for safety. Fake pyramid, though, to symbolize, you know, the pyramidalization. Well, there goes that plan. Ooh, I see the plan. I fall down the stairs. What's that in the corner? Okay, so that's a remote access for that. Hey, Cruncho! 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 Here, boy! Come on, Cruncho! Mom! 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 Hey! Cruncho! Now, if we were quick enough. Cruncho contains.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Experiments. Stupid experiments. Trying to see if it liked being in a pyramid room. Or if they could control it. Okay, there's a checkpoint somewhere. Trying to create a control point?
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
I'm on my way.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Aim at the circle. Pop the bubble. There you go. Snipers. Bye, bye. Just a door. Hissing close to me. Just a locked door. Wow. You ate that to save your friends. Good job. That's it. Blow yourself up. That's very successful. Ag. Control rain. Oh, you don't. Or maybe you do. Go on, peek. Eek. One more shot. Help! Very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. Hey. I'm already full of things. Take that shield back down. Have that back. I don't want it. I died of a heart attack. Got him. Weapon mods full. Okay, so I also need to go through all of these and go construct, deconstruct. Honestly, just take all the level 1s and all the level 2s. Take the lot of them. We'll get better ones, even still. But that one, we've got a better level of that, and then that one, like this, goes into there. So let's deconstruct the level 1 ones and that as well. Why not? Okay, so there are still red closed doors. You're a larger entity. Nadine sent this to research for analysis remake cognitive powers. But darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to a staffing problem I'd been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here. But I can assure you that this method which I went through, which I received this helpful information, was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities. As such, I offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. I must utilize my powers for the greater good. Francis Bertram. His clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of His resonance without the need of a host. Just the orb. His clusters are dense spherical compressions of His resonance that serve support functions to healers and the hierarchy of His entities. Clusters capable of replenishing His host with the infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the Hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted host underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. But you didn't capture one alive, you captured something else entirely.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape.
That's the triangle pyramids, right? But the astral spike is the pyramid. Sure, we can't climb stairs properly, but when there's loot, we'll find a way. Key boost. A corrupted point. Mine now. Cleanse it of the doom. Big brain.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance.
Piercing. Okay. If I get one more astral blip.
Back to the lock department. All agents are ordered to
Can't take any more. I mean, let's turn the shotgun to the piercing one. The piercing one don't have a thing for. Don't have any more level 3 things. Energy. What do we currently have on? Energy recovery. A level 3 more energy might be better. I don't know. Who cares? Big brain dissected. More people, more stuff to read. Captive audience. This report serves as an introductory guide to Astronauts program, initiating candidate requirements, training phases, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. Okay, in the hypnosis lab. So a section of parapsychology division, physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a deconstruction session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the astral plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that interaction within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring with teams encountering aggressive astral entities, like the thing that crunches them up. Investigate the X-ray light box object of. Where is it? This study extends the works of Irving Yanis, Robert Bowron, and others, proposing strong causal links between groupthink and passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments, uses telepathic individual as the subject. See experiment cards for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence or behaviors by engaging in mind control exercises. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulating objects, manipulation of matter and universe. Gnosis lab. Down there. Right. Aha! No longer locked off! And that side's not locked off either. I'll be back. Gnosis. A friendly? Friendly?
I see it. I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
I can control the bad guys in the end, it seems. I can take them onto my side. A very tiny, tiny one of those. Okay. An MRI machine, but tiny. What was the pattern again? Like, it wasn't that. Well, that's showing a different pattern. Couldn't be that. Something like that, but not quite, is it? Obviously, we should interact with this object of power, and that will tell us more. But I'm trying to remember the car, the box that we saw, an astral blip. That's enough to get us the other thing, isn't it? Find a way into the room to bind the X-ray light box. Wait, yes. That piece of paper that I was saying was very important earlier. It was classified. Shame we don't have that here, isn't it? It's a shame we don't have that here. Pyramids. There's no way of just having one part, is there? Right. Maybe this is trying to tell me what it wants me to do. Right, solid outside. Solid outside. That's what I messed up. There we go. Right, so let's just recreate the shape. Interestingly enough. Not create a different one.